fact that you can get so close to the action. There's so many fans here. They've all come down to see this super stage. Right, what's happening guys and girls, welcome back to the channel. I am on a really exciting trip. Now, you might remember back when I first started my channel, I made a video called How to Make a Girl Fall in Love in One WRC stage, where I went to the Wales Rally GB, met Sebastian Ogier, went out on a test stage. I was very young, it was just the start of my career. And that video blew up for me and just kind of introduced me to this whole world of YouTube. I'm here with EA Sports and we're heading to the Central European Rally. So I'm currently on a train from Germany to Passau, where the service area is, where I'm going to get to have a chat with some of the drivers ahead of the release of EA Sports WRC, which is their game which is being released. It's super exciting. We're going to actually just check out what the cars are like in real life and then have a go to see if I can make it as a rally driver. So we're going to head from Passau now to the service area, and then we're going to go from there all the way to the Czech Republic and Prague. I'm very excited. Some more energy. Right gang, we have arrived. We are here for WRC Central European Rally. This is the first time this rally has actually ever taken place. It spans 3 countries. There's some seriously long stages involved, but this is brand new to all the drivers, brand new to the series, so it's really exciting to be here because nobody knows what's going to happen this weekend. So we're going to check out the service park, we're going to see all of the rigs in there because we're going to be checking out the EA Sports WRC game, speaking to some drivers, having some fun. We're going to head on in now because I think all the guys are starting to get ready for their shakedown. I want to catch them before that. So come on in, let's go see what's going on.
We've been in a rally car before.
Yes.
With M-Sport.
Yeah.
That's the YouTube clip actually.
So you see in the YouTube bit, so that, we were talking about this earlier, that video actually launched my career with Red Bull.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay. So inside the cockpit now it looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
So I know all the buttons and everything, but...
Because that's one of the things that really I always think about this game is like how true to life it is. Like, do you use it as like a training aid almost?
I can, well, to a certain degree. Obviously, for concentration and just keep the driving going. It's good.
I mean, your reactions are scarily quick.
But as I said, it's good for concentration and keep the reactions in real life. Because I know this stage a little bit. So
you know it?
This is I did it in real life. Actually, yeah. Done it in real life, yeah. I can recognize myself from real life.
Really?
Yeah.
And even like all of the graphics around it and stuff, does it feel almost snowbag?
Maybe not exactly the scenery is the same, but at least the road, you can recognize. Oi, 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 oi.
Oi, 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 oi.
Oi, oi. That's my typical thing. So when I have a moment in real life, Elliot knows when I start singing, it's a bad thing. Yeah. Then I go, oi, 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 oi.
I feel like that's a Scandinavian thing though, you know? Like I've sat next to Scandinavian drivers and you hear them like, oi, oi, oi. It's like, oh, we're about to crash.
Yeah, I think it's a very Scandinavian thing. Oh, good jump.
What are you, 2 minutes 47?
2 minutes 47.
All right.
Are you ready? Hold B, handbrake.
Yeah.
Full throttle.
Yeah.
Only you're driving coach.
Driving coach.
Yeah.
And when the green light, go.
Okay.
Upshift. I'll tell you when to slow down.
I know, I'm like, oh. Okay.
Slow down a bit.
Slow down.
Tight right. And go. Accelerate.
Okay.
Flat left.
Flat left?
Flat left.
Are you sure? Oh my God, are you
sure?
I'm asking him if he's sure. He's
brake.
Oh, brake. Whoa.
Oh, she rolled. Oh my God.
So we're not doing so well too far.
We're on the roof.
It's okay.
I'm scared as a car driver.
I was going to say, this
really
wouldn't
scared.
be fit. Right, we'll go again. This is all the warm-ups.
Flat out. Come on.
Right.
Full throttle. Shift up. It's good TV. It's good TV.
Right, we're going off course.
We're
off. No, we're not. We're fine. Good.
So if you take me in a drift car, I'll take you in a rally car. Is that a deal?
Deal. You saw that. You heard that first.
It's on TV now. I don't know if I want to be your car driver.
No,
I'm not really sure.
Do you know what? I don't take offence to that.
Other way.
I haven't taken any offence at any.
In your drift car, 100% I would come with you.
Yeah.
In my rally car, I'm not so sure.
No. I don't blame you.
90-degree right.
Oh, it's a 90.
Yeah. And we're at the finish soon. Full throttle. Come on. Flat. Go for it.
Okay, right. Is this it? Oh, my door's open.
The finish line. Go.
All right. Well done. I did double your time, but that's okay. So,
but that doesn't matter. You finished your rally. Didn't crash.
He's a great teacher, and he's a good support.
Yeah, the support is the importance.
There you go. It's the taking part that I've been super lucky as I've managed to snag the team principal Rich here from M Sport, the Ford World Rally team, and they're going to take me to have a quick look round the R1 car. So it's been a long time since I've been in a service park. The last time I was here was with Ogier, and that was the Fiesta.
Yep.
We've moved on a bit from there, so we're going to go check out Octanek's car, which I'm very excited about. It's all very busy. Let's go and have a look inside. We're allowed through the golden gates.
Yes, come on in. This is the car of our lead driver.
This is the R1.
Yeah, the Rally 1 class. So we've basically renamed the categories now since 2017 when you were last here. This is a Ford Puma.
A Puma?
Ford Puma now, yeah,
Ooh.
upgraded. Slightly different to, again, 2017, you actually took a road car shell, modified it, turned it into a rally car.
Yeah.
Now we actually start with building a shell around the crew and then put body panels on afterwards.
Okay. Almost like space framing with the body on top.
Yeah, so that was for safety.
Yeah.
So again, in here now we've got this massive, great roll cage that supports the crew.
Yeah.
So we've got a huge bar here that didn't exist in 2017, so it added this effectively.
Which I can imagine is super important because, I mean, we've all watched rally, we've all watched all the historical crashes. I know, that's what I was just saying. I was like, you need the best safety possible. This is a fairly gnarly.
Yes, so there's one here and there's another one hidden behind there. So we have two now for side impacts, which has made it about 30% stronger than it used to be. If you want to jump in, you can see how far in as well you will be.
I mean, am I that limber enough to get in? Am I
if
right?
you've got a drift car, I'm sure you can manage to get in.
Right, okay, we're going to go.
But, you know, you can see you're a long way inside the car as well.
Yeah, oh
so
yeah.
You've got all this foam
visibility
to the side of you. So if there is any impacts, you've got a lot of protection at you. And then you've got your co-driver right next door.
I love the simplicity in a way, like you've obviously sequential bucks,
hydraulic
handbrake,
handbrake.
yeah, because you go. So I'm looking at the R1 and obviously EA Sports WRC game, the cars are absolutely identical to the real thing. Like what was the process of taking this and recreating it in the game so it's as real as possible experience for people that are playing?
Yeah, I think the number one thing you look at in the game is what do the cars look like. You want it to look identical, and actually the process started a year ago, I would say at least. And basically the guys take photographs of the car at the launch in Monte Carlo.
Yep.
Every angle, every direction, every smallest little piece that they can get. They also get the body shape from us in computer format, so they have something to work on to begin with. And then they'll start to apply the livery onto the car, and we supplied them with our livery files so they have exactly the right pattern shapes. You know, our livery is quite tricky with all these different patterns.
Yeah.
And as much as you don't think people look at it, there's a number of fans that will look at this, oh that's wrong, well that's the wrong colour. And
there's always a fan that's
always a little bit
right.
And things like wing mirrors.
Paint's not in the right
You know,
place.
we change wing mirrors on different events and things like that, so just make sure everything's right. So we're constantly supplying you guys with the files they need.
Yeah.
And then the file will come back. And then, to be honest, I was looking at it as well and just checking it off against real photographs versus what was in the game, because there's always small things that get changed differently, or maybe even something we've changed during the development phase, and I know that actually that's going to stay for the rest of the year. So it's better to change it at that point, so when the game comes out, it's correct. But yeah, there's so much that goes into it that people don't realise, but actually it makes the game so realistic, and I take my hats off to you, you've done a great job.
Class. Wow, that's awesome. Let's go and look around.
Hey, yo, the rain was steady pouring, heard the drops, and drizzle meant to be. Chilling in my crib, no doubt. Peep the scenery, telephone rang, then it stopped.
Managed to catch Kelly Roden Pair. He's been a busy boy today. How was the shakedown? Because I know there was like everything was going mental with timings, everyone's running around.
It went well.
Yeah.
Definitely big change from our test. It was much more dry in our test. We got to, let's say, test a bit the car in different conditions, so it was important.
So a lot of people are saying, like, obviously this is new stages, new round, like Central European Rally, 3 countries. They were saying that the stage is quite changeable, so you're obviously, it was dry when you tested it, and now you're going to be great at that though. It means you get to slide a bit more.
Yeah, I hope it works out. Normally it's good for me when it's wet and, let's say, tricky condition. So yeah, it's really technical and tricky rally, but I'm expecting it to be hopefully a good one for us. But it will be a lot of mud and stuff when it's wet. This is the Rally 1 GR Yaris. It looks like GR Yaris, but it's basically a tubular chassis, so it's not a real body shell underneath. And yeah, it's just panels on top, and everything is then rally car made, let's say, custom everything. But definitely quite crazy machines, what we can do with those. Fast ones, for sure.
Like short wheelbase, like when that sideways, I drifted one of these on the ice, and like how snappy it was when you like were on the handbrake, like it's just literally like bang, bang, like.
It's really snappy, but for sure the rally car is a bit different. I'm not sure, but I think in the rally car we have a bit different wheelbase. we try to make it, let's say, calm as possible. And on tarmac, in conditions like this, we always try to make the car more stable. When in rallying, we have all these cuts. So even we have like slick tires, we go on, let's say, mud and dirt and everything. So that's much more challenging than on any circuit racing or something like this.
So I've been playing EA Sports WRC. What is your main tip for somebody who's trying to go from driving in a sim into driving in the real world? What would be your #1 tip getting into rally?
Yeah, I think if you start with sims, you need to be, let's say, really good with sims. You really need to get all the
So I'm out.
all the, let's say, basic things in that you are really, let's say, natural with the driving. You know what to do, and then with the real car, for somebody it can be easier. When you feel everything in your body, it can help to let's say, feel everything and react to everything. But I don't know. You should start quite steady with the real car, let's say.
So start with the game, basically.
You cannot restart all the time. Or maybe somebody can, but normally not.
So we'll stick with the game first, I think.
Yeah.
It's a big weekend for you this weekend. Just wanted to wish you good luck.
Thank you.
You got it in the bag. Thank you so much.
I hope so, thank you.
What stage are we on? Where are we?
Look like Estonia.
Estonia?
Yeah.
What
Oi,
surface?
oi.
Oh,
Gravel.
You
I
have-
have a ghost car.
you have competition now. How did you find the stage today?
Today?
Yeah.
Well,
shakedown.
it's tarmac, so it's a bit different. But yeah, it was quite dirty actually after 5 cars, so there was a lot of mud in some places, but maybe it was not really a perfect test stage for this rally, but anyway, yes. And
Nice slide.
I remember this place.
Yeah. Did you do that last time?
No, I went wide, but not like this. But yeah, on these games, you know, when you don't have a proper simulator, for sure, the steering input is, or the resistance is the only thing which can give you the feeling of the grip and the speed as well. I lost my door. This happened also on the last rally.
Yeah. I
lost-
think I remember watching actually.
I lost all the doors.
Uh-oh. Well, there you have it anyway. That's the golden words from EP.
Good,
Suss them out, freak them out, and finish them on the track.
good.
Well, there you have it. Heard it from the boy himself. I've got all the tips and tricks. I know what I need to do. I think I'm done with the virtual right now. I'm ready to take John Armstrong on. I'm not, but we're going to give it a go anyway. I want to go and see the stage tomorrow. I want to see some cars flying, and then it's on for the challenge. Let's go. Okay, so we've made it to the super stage. It's actually at a race course, which is kind of cool. The cars at all sides come through. The R1s are on their way now. There's a wicked chicane here where we've just been seeing them come flying in. It's great. There's so many of the fans here that get so close to the cars. Like this weekend, we'll be moving around the different stages. As I said, it's about 1,600 kilometres, so there's plenty of spaces for you to choose from. But as a start to the rally, this super stage in the fan zone, there's so many people here, which is great to see. The way people are going wild every time the cars come past is wicked. We're going to stay here for a bit, and we're going to go see if we can catch some more action over the weekend. So we've just managed to catch the R1 cars coming off the super stage, and they're heading back into their service area. It's kind of cool that you can get so close to it. Right then gang, we are fresh and back from the Central European Rally. What a wicked trip that was. You know what, every time I see rally cars in the wild, you really get a sense of how raw a form of motorsport that is. So I've come here to Codemasters today because I've seen the rally in real life, which means I now need to give it a go in the virtual world. And I'm going to meet with John Armstrong, who's actually one of the EA Games developers. Now this guy knows his way around a sim. He actually was a rally driver in real life and then went on to the online virtual world, won a championship there, managed to get the money together and ended up back in the seat of a real rally car. So I'm not going up against anyone here. It's somebody who pretty much knows all there is to know about setting a fastest lap, and I can't wait for him to show me all around the game because this is the biggest WRC game they've ever made. So let's go check it out. Let's jump into the sim. This place is actually really cool. Let's go see what John's got, see what he's made of. Is he going to be better than Espakalapi? Maybe. probably. Yes then, John Armstrong, how are we doing?
I'm doing well, how are you doing?
Very good, long time no see.
I know it's been a little while, but excited to have you here and show you off a little bit of EA SPORTS WRC.
So, we've got the rig set up here. I'm supposed to be challenging him to a fastest lap. Now, after seeing the rally at the weekend, coming into the game, there's so many things that cross over, even from like the stages to the cars. We were looking around the R1 car. Remember that Rich was telling us about how down to the minutest detail, these cars are exactly the same as the real life thing.
Yeah, we do so much research and we get a lot of data from the teams as well. So they'll send us like CAD data. So the car models are really precise, and then on the handling side, we do so much research on that to make sure that every characteristic of the modern WRC cars are the way they should be. But then when you hop into something a bit more historic, like a Mini Cooper, it feels completely different to drive. So yeah, we have so much variety there for all the players.
So what are we jumping in today? And what stage are we doing? Where are we going? Let's have a quick look. You jump in the seat.
I'll hop in. So I tried to go for something interesting, but also like super fast. So we've jumped into Estonia here.
Estonia. So it's like that. It's gravel the whole way?
It's gravel, but this is the stage. It's got like a rallycross track at the end, so it's a little bit of tarmac on gravel tires. So that's quite interesting as well. It's always like driving on gummy bears. They start to move around a lot, so it's interesting. But yeah, we've got the Yaris Rally 1 car, GR1. So the car that Callie Robinpera took to the World Championship, so it's a perfect one to try out. And
obviously we were having a chat with Callie just yesterday, and I was saying like good luck, but it sounds like from the rally results this morning that Callie is absolutely flying at the minute. I mean, I think he just loves loose like surfaces, doesn't he? Like he's a drifter boy. Like anything where he can slide the car, he's super confident in it.
Yeah, he's super comfortable with anything that's slippery. You know, whenever the conditions change, whether it's on gravel, tarmac, on snow, anything low grip, he just excels in. And yeah, this morning he's just putting in times that are crazy. So yeah, I wouldn't like to be up against him and be his competitor, but yeah, he's super talented.
And the one thing I will say about this as well, guys, when I was playing this game, like, I don't know about you, but when I am in a game, sometimes, all the time, I struggle with speed, like concept of speed. And the feedback that the game actually puts through the steering wheel really helps. Like there's so much feedback which kind of allows you to feel the car moving around, which gives you a much better idea of where you are. Because I'm just like flat out and straight off the hill. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's super important in a game. You know, you need good feedback because you don't have that motion through the seat that you do in real life. In real life, you feel everything through your seat, but you need that.
You're trying to say that you drive with your arse?
Yeah, you drive the arse. But you need to convey that through the controller or on the steering wheel. So it's very important. And for this game, we've increased the strength of that feedback, but we've added extra details in there as well. So you really do feel like the tires biting into the surface. You feel the suspension if you have like an impact. So it's very intuitive, and I think that's what you're saying is it's so intuitive. You just hop in, you can feel what the car's doing, and you start to attack.
John's a lot more polite than I am, guys, as you can probably see.
Then we're on start line. Hold the handbrake starts the lights. But with the hybrid cars, you'll see the boost down here. So now it's being deployed off the start line. We get a boost from the battery in the car. So they're now hybrid cars.
Is there as much counter steer like this in the real cars when you're in a rally car?
Yeah, you're always balancing the steering, so you're constantly going from side to side. But obviously, you want to try and minimize that. So yeah, the less steering input, the faster you're going.
Okay.
And try to set it up with like the rotation, like sliding the car and setting it up. Weight transfer, you've got a big jump here. Oh no!
And we'll start again.
Well,
again.
This gives you a good chance.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, that was well.
I completely
recovered.
I just lost it. Yeah. What can I say?
Do you know the interesting thing was when I was talking to EP, he couldn't believe how true to form the stages were. He was saying, "Oh my God, there's a right up here," so he could remember the stage in person, but the gameplay was so realistic that he couldn't believe it. Do you know, even down to almost like the detail of the surrounding trees and the shrubbery and things like that.
Yeah, that's something we do really well. Is like the research into the tracks, and a lot of our tracks are one-to-one replicas of the real WRC stages. So that's why Asapeka was recognizing the same sections, and that's super cool. You know, to give players the option to drive the same stages as the real WRC drivers is something I think, you know, really sells the game.
Well, 100%. The fact you've got like one of the rally drivers that are on the actual stages that can't quite believe that it is as realistic for them. So when you guys are playing at home, it is as true to form as it gets. I think that's cool.
We're getting close to the rallycross part now, where we go on to tarmac, so that'll be really nice. Do a bit more drifting in there.
Thanks for putting a little spin in there for me. That's actually for my benefit, not his.
Good, now we're good.
Through the gate.
Now we're on the tarmac.
It sounds like a Joker lap, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit different. That's what's so cool about rallying, is you have this variation in the stages, like different sections. So we finished the stage. I just had that one spin, which I'm sorry about, but that jump was pretty crazy. I tried to take it flat.
You're gonna be fine. Right, I'm in the chair. 3:10. 3:10 is the time. 3:10 is the time to beat. Let's go. 3 minutes 10. That's what we're gonna beat.
3 minutes 10. That's it.
Okay. Oh my god. And there is so much feedback through here.
It's so strong, isn't it?
Okay. This is.
Do you understand the pace notes as well? Like.
I mean, I'd like to think so. But sometimes when we're in Ireland, we shout the pace notes as we're going over the board, you know, like over the mountain passes.
Yeah.
But actual, like, to take pace notes, this is really good that you can learn that through here. But what's your... we're in trees. It's fine.
That's okay. Yeah, we have a simplified pace note system as well, which is like more stripped back. It's sort of like easy right and hard left.
Yeah. So like,
Now you managed not to spin where I did, so that's good.
Yeah, but I think, oh my god, it's like, you think that. I just feel like I'm doing a little dance here. I mean, we're still on the road. This isn't bad, lads.
Yeah, you haven't crashed, so that's like the main thing.
What she says, as she just nearly spins it. You weren't joking about this is actually a bit of a, oh my god. I'd love to have a go in a real rally. Do you want to enter a rally? Would you let me drive?
Am I the co-driver?
You are the co-driver, yeah. Sorry.
I actually done that recently, so I'm not. I done okay. We didn't crash. I was able to read the notes, so I'm not totally against it.
Alright, you heard it here first.
If you can set it up, I'm there. Oh no, it's corner cut again.
Is that corner cut? Oh my god, we're in Yeah.
That's it. What I could see is like you just need to get used to like your smaller inputs, like because you know the tank, the way you had a couple of tank slappers, but
he says a couple. Yes, lots of them. Yes.
But otherwise, it was very impressive.
Oh, thank you very much.
So you done what I do 3:10.
You did 3:10, so I was. Yeah, let's not look at that.
Yeah.
So John is desperate to get back in the gaming chair. So as you just saw there, that was our fastest lap challenge. He won. And I'm not going to say that I didn't expect that, but I'm not a million miles off the pace. Like 4:37 to 3:10. That's not bad.
It was impressive, so yeah, we'll do a bit more practice now.
I've had a great time at EA Sports over the last couple of days, going from the rally to here to seeing how there's so much crossover between this game and the real life, which I think is very impressive. But I'm going to spend the rest of the afternoon getting to know the game a little bit more, get my skills up a bit, because you heard it here first. We're going to be entering our first rally together.
Yeah, we've got to set that up. This is it now. This is our commitment.
And this is the practice. So it's going to take a long time for me to get better, but it's fine. We've got time. We're in the off season. Right, gang. So EA Sports WRC is available now. You can get it on all your different platforms. I'm going to put all the details in the description below. Make sure you follow that link. I've had a great time. Thank you so much for looking after me, EA Sports, and I will see you guys super duper soon. See you on the next video.